song is both sides of the coin.
So let me ask y'all.
I
So
have a
y'all want to
question.
hear
I have a
positive
question.
music all the time. Y'all don't want to hear not an ounce of gangster rap and y'all trap music. Y'all want to hear all day, every
That's
day.
unrealistic. That's
We're
unrealistic.
talking
Okay,
about
well,
nuance
no,
here, Mimi. We
no.
can contend with nuance. We don't need to. We're not, nobody's saying every song has to be "I know I
No, I'm
can."
asking because y'all saying that rap music is if rap music is the reason why these kids is going on the block shooting up the whole street, why would y'all want to hear that shit? Why don't you?
I don't
I'm
think
just
it's
saying.
rap music though. I don't think it's rap music.
Y'all
I
saying
for instance,
y'all
right?
Did
saying
I,
not
that.
say
that's
rap
not
I
that's
don't
music.
think I
that's
don't think
not
it's just
what
I don't think
anybody
it's rap
said
And
here,
music.
I
Look,
listened to
Mimi.
look,
21
look, look. I don't
Selective,
No,
think
who
it's
y'all
told
rap
me that.
definitely
Yo, one
One
mic.
mic.
I don't
y'all
think it's
definitely was
rap. I
saying
don't
that
think it's
music.
rap music. Listen. I don't think it's rap music that's the problem. I think it's the message that we portraying. Like, for instance, 21 Savage just used the analogy of his record, right? And how it's two sides of the coin. Like, when you're speaking about your truth, right? And it's not just directed to where it has no end. And it's like a movie that you watch, and in the end of the movie, nothing happens. You didn't progress. You didn't learn. You didn't think. You didn't do nothing. You just fucking shot 20 people, and that's the end of the song. That's ridiculous. But to have a record where you can actually, like, even if it's the fucking instruments, that shit, if whatever your psychological thing is to have your intent to be a certain way, that's what people gonna receive 9 times out of 10. And I feel like with 21 Savage, his intentions is never like, oh, just gonna kill everybody. No, I feel like that nigga really
But
be
hip
putting
hop
his
was
soul in
never.
that shit, and that's why it come across that way. To where it's not just a stupid song; it's a song where you could feel what the fuck he was feeling in that moment, and he feels shit that's balanced out. Like, it's not just
For it to
shoot up
be
a nigga.
politically
It's
correct
about money, and
though.
it's about growth, and it's about the lessons, and it's about the storyline too. It's about a story, but it's still relevant to the point to where it's not a end. It's not a I'm just fucking self sabotaging my people. It's not that.
But why the fuck they want to go kill somebody when you hear a song? But when you say I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M in my bank account, the motherfucker don't make nobody want to go get no
But that's
fucking
that
money.
that is an issue
You know what
of
I'm saying?
mental
Why
stability
don't make
and
nobody want to
But
get
guidance.
no
that's
money?
not
It's
true
a
though. A lot of people
personal
that make it, a lot of people that
But
make
I'm saying
it
we
will
saying that's the
always reflect
excuse.
on other rap songs.
Nobody's saying that's the excuse. We're
no.
saying there's a like y'all keep making like y'all like we're having a large conversation about tons of different elements and how things like the interplay between like 121 is saying this is a reflection and we're saying it's also an influence. Multiple things could be true at once. Nobody's saying you listen to a song you become a bank robber tomorrow. Like this, it's a little bit more complicated than that.
Yeah,
I
but
know when I watch
that's
Power,
what
I
some
want to be
people
like
are
them.
saying that. Yes, they are. Some people are saying that.
Yeah.
Some
But
people
I'm
But
are
ain't
saying
nobody
Nah.
that
saying, "Oh, I
that
hear
it
this
is an
thing and I want to
influence.
go
Some
get
people
this
are
money."
saying that it's not.
Well, you don't want to go get no
I
money when
think
you
it's
hear a
a
song when
personal
say
mental
stuff like
thing.
that.
I
I
think it's
I
a
ain't
think
gonna
personal
everybody's
lie.
mental
different. It can
thing.
still be an influence, and everybody can be right at the same time. Like he said.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
I
got,
say
Right?
it
I
It's
even
got,
all
an
I
about
got,
how you
influence
I got a
on you.
interpret
question.
it.
I got a question, right, for y'all. When back in the days, like when R&B was kind of like bigger than rap, when women were rap like singing about getting cheated on, did it make any of y'all women want to go get cheated on?
First of all, when they was doing R&B, everybody was making babies back
Fuck
then.
no.
Cheating,
Did it
I'm
inspire
niggas
any
say
of y'all
no.
to get cheated
mm-mm.
on? Like, ooh,
No,
Mary
it
J just
didn't.
got her
No,
heart
no,
broke. I want my heart broke.
No.
mm-mm.
But I
No.
don't think it's I don't
it
think it's
made
that. I
you
Even when
think
you
it's
got
more
your
relate.
heart
effective
It
for
broke.
made
women who
you.
got their
It
heart
made you
broken.
relate. It made you relate, and that's the same thing about
Right.
rap.
Would
It
you
makes you
relate if you
relate.
already had your
It
heart
makes you
broken, right?
relate.
It's like if
Right.
you've been
Exactly.
sad.
Right. So
So if you trying to get
if you ain't
money,
ever did nothing, then I
you
don't think
can't
it's gonna
relate.
motivate
But
you.
no,
But
But
I
I,
feel
but
like
I think I
niggas who
think
Exactly.
done
I
been
think yo
through what
21.
I've
I
been
think what it
through
is
gonna
I think
relate to it.
I think what it is that the people that are relating to the music are the people that been through the shit, and that's the people that are going to do more shit when they hear certain shit. I don't think that's they actually going to do it, but I'm just saying, like, in this
So
conversation,
so
the
has
people that's
people
relating
been
to it is the
were
ones
people
that's
going
actually
to
acting on it.
was people
I
going to kill their mom when Eminem came out with clean out my
Probably
closet and
so.
shit?
To keep it 100, them
I
boys
No.
on
mean,
the fucking probably
I
on the
ain't I ain't
Hey, look,
from
look, look.
Trailer
I'm
honestly,
gonna
Park,
keep it a
I
brick.
Ohio.
feel
Hey,
sad.
one mic right quick, y'all. One mic right quick. I'm gonna keep it a brick, y'all. I just wanna just help me understand this, right? And I'm not saying this what any of y'all saying, but a lot of people in the world do say this. So if a nigga listen to my song and he has no ops, no enemies, he's never been through nothing, and he just solely motivated by my music, are young men in our communities just going and killing random people? Or is there
No,
already situations and
No.
no.
things that are taking place already before it get to
That's
that?
what I
Yeah,
said
it's
too.
already
I
It's
said
happening.
that.
already the community,
Already
I said
started
the
that.
to-
structure. They were already on their way to do
It's
whatever it
already
is
the
that they're
situation
gonna
that
do.
is priorly happening. It's already
Right.
somebody just did something to them in that moment or that month or whatever the fuck,
It's
that year,
It's
also
the
whatever.
shit
it's
that's
always
already
how the
in
person
motion.
interprets it. Like if a person feel like that's how they feel and that's what that person really did in that song, or and they feel like they could do the same thing, then that's how the person interprets it. But like you said earlier, 21, if that's how they think, they weak minded. Like if you let a song influence you like that to go kill somebody, like you're weak minded. You're weak
The
minded.
people in the back chat are telling me right now that we are not looking at it from the point of view as a teenager and a
I
child.
was just about
I
to
was about to
say
say,
that because are we talking about kids or are we talking about adults?
cause
Because
Oh,
Uh,
we
it's
talking
it's
about
it's
kids,
it's different to say that a child would be weak minded when their mind is still developing.
fact, and that's a fact.
I
So
was
I
we
talking
have
coach
to
about
be
when
kids.
I was a
mindful of
kid,
I
that.
not
coach kids in
recently.
the suburbs, and they listen to that gang shit, and they over here acting tough. And I'm like, y'all not tough. Y'all not even about that life. Y'all know nothing about that life. So they are influenced. I'm not saying that
Word.
the rapper's wrong, but they
Nah,
are.
you
These
right.
kids are
You even
influenced.
see white
I
kids.
actually
They
have
put
family
on
like my
It's
little
not. It's
cousin
not
listens
even a rap
heavily.
music. Like it's where they live around. Like it's their
Yeah,
culture, their
it's
community.
White
Like
kids
you
listen to
can't
rap
blame it
more
on the
than any
music. Like
white
it's their
kids listen
community.
to,
Like
to that type of shit more than
you
anybody,
saying that
and
you
they
teach
not
them
doing
kids, you don't
shit.
know what they doing when they leave from around you, when they going back home, when they going back in their community. Like just because they're around you and they acting like that, that's probably they probably been acting like that. Like it's not
And
the music that's making
honestly,
people
it's
act
all
like that.
about
Like
exposure. Cause
right,
you
it's what
like,
you
cause
around. Like
you got these black kids. They grew up in the projects, or they go, wherever they grew up in their community. It's exposure. They're already seeing certain things. Their family members. You got old heads still, on the corners, different stuff like that. But then you got the white kids. Yeah, they listen to the same type of music, but they also have a different home life. So they may take the way that they take in music. Their mental is a lot different from a black kid from the projects, from a white kid that got a two-parent home that still might have like some mental issues, but they're not seeing. They don't a lot of times they don't understand what black kids go through in their communities.
Yeah,
It's
but you
it's a
still see
difference.
their
Perfect
interpretation of that
example.
through the way that they dress, through the way that they talk, through the type of friends that they want to make. Like there's always going to be some kind of way that music has influenced you. Okay, white kids may, as you say, come from a more stable home or not be so vulnerable to what, you know, others can be. But what we have to be clear is that there's some kind of influence that they're still getting from it.
And that's
right, it's
true.
relative.
Yeah.
I just want to put an example out there. Like,